The construction sheet provides data relating to residential and non-residential building approvals and construction values in the selected area. It also provides estimate of future building activity and the sampling framework for the quarterly building activity survey. The building activity data provides estimates of the value of building work for all dwellings commenced, completed, under construction and in the pipeline. The first section deals with building approvals, and the total planned or actual expenditure is shown by month for each of the country as a whole, the selected state and the selected region. In this data, the selected region is referred to by the ABS as being the Statistical Area Level 2 or SA2. Statistical areas Level 2s are medium-sized general purpose areas which are generally a small collection of suburbs. Their purpose is to represent a community that interacts together socially and economically. There are 2,473 SA2s covering the whole of Australia without gaps or overlaps. By comparison, there are approximately 14,000 suburbs and towns in Australia. The reason this amalgamation of suburbs is simply because of the facilities included in the numbers, such as schools, hospital and aged care facilities, are not usually identified as belonging to a single suburb. They are community facilities and are therefore reported that way. Dwellings in this suburb are all buildings classified as houses, semi-detached or terraces, townhouses, apartments, units, retail and wholesale trade buildings, transport building, offices, factories and secondary production buildings, warehouses, agricultural buildings, other industrial buildings, education buildings, religion buildings, aged care facilities, health buildings and short-term accommodation, and any other building not necessarily classified elsewhere. All expenditure in the private and public sectors are included. The graph compares the three areas on a per capita basis to provide a meaningful indication of where the selected area ranks in terms of construction activity. The second part of the sheet provides a detailed breakdown by dwelling type by month for each of the public sector and private sector spending. The data is specific to the selected SA2 region and provides an insight into potential opportunities in other areas of real estate investing. For example, the construction of schools, hospitals and aged care facilities may create opportunities in residential accommodation for nurses. The third section provides a breakdown of median house prices and sales volumes of properties in the selected state, broken down into two areas, the state capital area and the remainder of the state. This gives us a glimpse into the areas where the greatest level of activity is occurring. The last section addresses the simple question: if the area we have selected does not have any potential for investment, where do we look next? The program lists every local government area in the state with an indication of the level of building activity by month. In this analysis, building activity refers to estimates of the value of building works for all dwellings commenced, completed, under construction and in the pipeline. Each local government area is ranked according to expenditure relative to population, and the top 10 locations are highlighted in red. The number in brackets after each location name is their ranking. Any location with a population less than 2,000 is not ranked. The graph at the bottom of the financial detail is a graph of the top 10 locations so that any standout areas are more easily recognised. This graph will only be available for users with Office 365 installed. Other versions may work but can't be guaranteed. Information about ABS and its reporting and statistical analysis are included in a separate document.